I've said it many times, I know I would change my ways, I know for sure. When all the crows decide to meet, they settle down beneath my feet. I've got it right and I got it wrong.
Hey guys, I wanted to give you a quick cycle update. A lot has been going on this cycle on our journey to baby Cora. So I started off the cycle with 100 milligrams of Clomid every day for 5 days. And then on cycle day 12, I went in for a follicle scan to see if I had any mature follicles that contained mature eggs inside of them. So I have video of that, so I'll show you guys that right now.
We got plenty of follicles. Got a couple of pretty decent ones there. So we have a 15 on the right. And a 14. And one that will say 10. And then, let's see here. Another one we'll call 10 also, and then numerous less than 10s, say greater than 12 we'll call it. Okay, so there's the right side. Let's see what we have going on the other side. There's that collapsing one. And that one's about 13 right now. And we've got an 11 and a 10. And about another 10 less than 10s.
Okay, so if you see in the video, I had a 14 millimeter follicle and a 15 millimeter follicle on my right side, and that was awesome, except for I couldn't go home and give myself a trigger shot that night because there was no promise those contained mature eggs. So I had to wait a few days. I had to wait until that appointment was on a Monday, and so I had to wait until Thursday to take a trigger shot. I did my first trigger shot Thursday night, and it takes around 36 hours for you to ovulate once the trigger shot happens, and so I would have been ovulating the following Saturday. And oh my goodness, I believe I did, and I believe I ovulated both of those follicles because I was in so much pain on Saturday. Not like where I couldn't function, but I could definitely feel it, and sometimes it took my breath away. And then Sunday morning, there was no more pain. So I really do believe that I ovulated on Saturday, and that would make me today 7 days past ovulation. This cycle, something that we did differently was I did 2 trigger shots. And if you don't know what a trigger shot is just a shot with the HCG hormone, which is the pregnancy hormone. And what that will do is that stimulates my ovaries either to obviously release all the follicles or all the mature follicles, and then it also helps them to make more progesterone. And I'll go more into that in a minute. But I did my second trigger shot the following Tuesday. I had to wait 5 days. I had to wait 5 days between trigger shots. So the following Tuesday, I took my other trigger shot, and I'll post that video here. Hey guys, so I am taking my second trigger shot for this cycle. The first one was 5 days ago, and then today I am 3 DPO. So 3 days past ovulation. So yeah, today I'm taking my second one per my mother's request. I'm actually going to talk in this one. I recorded my first trigger shot and I didn't talk in it. I was just showing it real quick. But my mother's like, you should do a shot where you fast. you do it fast forward so you have a squeaky voice. Like, I don't know why she likes that. I don't know why she wants it, but here we go. We're going to do it for her because I love my mama.
So anyways, here is my Overdrill. It is, the prescription is covering it up. That's the amount. Can you see that? Right there. So that's the amount that it is in. That's what the first one was in as well. And so because I have this trigger shot, I'm actually not going to be able to take a I'm not going to be able to test early because the trigger could still be there. They don't want me to test until cycle day, no, 15 days past ovulation, 12 days past my second trigger shot. But I'm probably going to test this on the Saturday, so 14 days past ovulation, which will be 11 days past my trigger shot, because I figure if it's really faint, I'll just chalk it up as trigger, and if it should be dark by the time that my period is due. So that's what we'll do for that. But here's the shot. I like these because they're already prepackaged and I don't have to do anything. Like, I don't have to mix it, I don't have to do anything, I don't have to put it in the syringe. It's just kind of already ready to go for me, which is fantastic. Because if you're going to torture yourself, you might as well be ready, right? Okay. So this is what you do with these, in case you didn't know. So you can see that there's air in there. I wonder if it'll focus. You can see that there's air in there. And so, and the reason for why I'm doing the second trigger shot is because I have low progesterone, which is why I've had losses so early. And so because of my low progesterone, he's thinking that with the Clomid and the first trigger shot and the second trigger shot, I will have better chances at having better ovulation and better progesterone, because what this is basically the pregnancy hormone HCG, and it will keep the follicles in my ovaries producing progesterone. So that's what this will do. I hate doing these. I wasn't nervous until just now. Last time I just went ahead and did it, like it wasn't even a thing. Here's what we get. So you gotta pinch, like right here. I tried to pinch a lot, and these stay refrigerated, and one thing I noticed last time is it hurt really bad when it was refrigerated going in, I think just because it was cold. So I had Sean take it out of the refrigerator while I was on my way home from work, so that it was ready to go, so it was more like room temperature. It still feels a little cold. The other one I left out a little bit longer, so I'm hoping it never hurt as bad. So then you got a 90-degree angle, kind of. I'm kind of scared this time. Usually I don't get nervous. Last time I just did it, so I'll just do it. You squeeze, you pinch, you push it in. Okay, it was warm enough. It didn't hurt. Okay, this liquid hurts a little bit. I think it's a little too cold. And then you pick it on the side, you pull it out. Boom! I did it! I wasn't that nervous. I'm getting better at this. Which is good because the doctor wants me to do heparin shots in my first trimester. So then I put back in here. I've been holding on to these because I don't want to throw them away. I need to order one of those disposable ones, and then they can take it into my, or one of the needle disposable containers, and then I can take it into my doctor, and they'll get rid of them. I just don't want to throw them in the trash because that's not okay to just throw them away. So I've been putting them back in the boxes until I buy that container, which I'm sure I can just go on Amazon and buy it, which I need to just do. So that is that.
Okay, so yeah, 2 trigger shots. That was what we were trying differently to try to get my progesterone up. Now, I just have like a lot of friends that say, I don't really know what's going on. I don't know what all these things are, which I get it. I didn't know what any of these things were either until I was going through this. So progesterone is the hormone that your body naturally creates after you ovulate. It rises, and when it drops, it's when your new cycle starts. So when you're pregnant, that number is supposed to stay elevated and stay risen. And the issue with me is I don't make a lot of progesterone afterwards because of my PCOS, and it results in all my early miscarriages. So I haven't had great progesterone. Doctors want, for medicated cycle, your progesterone level to be 15, 20 range, between there. Mine was below a 10, and that was with medication and even one trigger shot. So this time I did 2 trigger shots, and on, what was it, Friday? Yeah, so yesterday, that's funny. So yesterday I went in for a progesterone blood draw. And if you don't know what progesterone does, progesterone in pregnancy is also what keeps the baby nourished, especially for the first trimester. And that's why it's so important to have progesterone. So we've been trying to rise my progesterone naturally and not just supplement it. So my doctor won't even prescribe me progesterone supplements or creams or anything. He's been trying to get my body to make it naturally. So Friday, I went in for my progesterone blood draw, and I was really nervous because I struggle even on medicated cycles to get my progesterone above a 10. And sometimes I've been pregnant and it's been a 4, and then I lose the baby right away. So I was really nervous. And I was at work, and I got the call back from the nurse, and they were so quick. It was awesome about it. I think I went at like 10:30, and I got the call at like 2:30. But my progesterone is a 29.8, so basically a 30. That's so awesome. So if I am in fact pregnant, we have great chances of keeping this one. So I'm really out of breath, guys, because I'm assuming because of the progesterone, I am so bloated and uncomfortable and tired. Like, I've been coming home from work with my feet are swollen. I don't know what's going on, so I'm like standing here. I didn't even eat a lot today. Like, I'm just out of breath. I feel like I'm just carrying a lot of water weight. But anyway, we shall see. But I will post a live pregnancy test. I don't know if it'll be right away. I don't know. I haven't decided how I'm going to do all that yet. So we'll see. And if not, then we'll go on to the next cycle. So that's really the only update I have. If you guys have any questions about what's been going on or anything, you can comment down below and I will answer any questions. My dad is doing good. He's been doing chemo and it's actually not making him too sick. He's had bouts of fatigue, which is obviously to be expected, but really nothing too crazy. He had his esophagus stretched, so it's really helped him because after the radiation it kind of shrivels up, and he got it stretched and he's been able to eat awesome, and he's been able to work still a little bit, not full time, but he's been able to work. And so yeah, that's been going good. So yeah, any questions about anything? I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I never get out of breath talking. I'm not going to show you my stomach, but my gut is like full, and I really hardly, like, I ate really small portions today, like half the portions that I usually eat just because my stomach's been full. So I ain't complaining. Maybe I'll lose some weight, but that's really all I have for you guys. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, comment below, and I'm probably going to go lay down now. So I'll talk to you guys later. We love you guys, and thank you for continuing on the journey with us. Bye!